And welcome to Phoenix Wright Justice for All Day 7 here on the channel. We're wrapping up case 3 today. Uh, Sorry, just looking at something there. Sorry. That's sorry about last night. I was frustrated, upset, and just not in a good place by the end of it. I got off because I was like, you know what, let me just get offline before I do something continue playing something stupid. And then I just needed a break from it. I just needed to just get off before I just. Okay. We're gonna be finishing this case, like I said, case episode 3. Okay. It's Judy's. December 29th, 2:03 p.m. Right in company law office. I'm Nick. What is it? I got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Magic tricks are by definition tricks, right? But I can never get out the trick when I see them. The tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearlie showed me was incredible. Pearl did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? See, it looked like she pulled the end of her thumb off. Oh god, that's the one we taught Pearls. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand and then she separated. She kind of moved up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really, well, was it kind of like this? How'd you do it, Nick? You're like a real magician. That's why I can't figure out magic. I'm not good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Never could solve this mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you think the criminal flows through the air? Everyone thinks that is Mel. He says that he saw it. That's true. It looked awfully serious when he said that. Think he might be trying to frame Max? I was saying he would have simply said, I saw Max, that would have been enough. So why anyone would believe he flew? What if the criminal really did fly? One person could do that, Max. You're really not helping my confidence here, Maya. I seem to hate Max. Ben, Trillia, Mo. They all have nothing nice to say. Just seems rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to circus to see him. Even if bent over the head with a bottle. But what? But that doesn't mean this even enough to frame another person for murder. It's proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand. Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume, but Mo clearly said he saw Max himself. Well, your badge is still shining barely. You're showing a bit of wear, but I try to take good care of this thing. You sure do love to show that off, don't you, Nick? That's every time you've shown it to me. Try to put out the drop of a hat. I bet this. Yeah. Sorry, I got nothing. He must have been trying to think a joke or something. Oh yeah, the picture of the crime scene. What that one box is. I looked at the scene. There's only a bottle of pepper in the thing. Must be related to the crime somehow. This is fun, isn't it, Nick? Not really. It may be fun to solve mysteries, but don't forget this is a murder case. Oh, you're right. I should take it more seriously. No matter how you look at this, this is definitely Max's silk cat. There's even a feather stuck in it. Something wrong with this hat, though. Well, Tesme's right. He left the scene wearing the dumb silk hat. That's what he said, but the hat was found on the ground at the scene. This really is a mystery. Looking at this really makes you think about things, doesn't it? Like what? No matter how great a medium I become, there's no way I could make this kind of money. So it's money you're after? You only live for it once, right? Well, then you might as well live it fabulous. Yeah. What's the matter, Mike? The poster's cooler than one or the steel. This one or the steel ceremony poster. I'm not a big fan of either one of them. I guess picking up a poster of a magician in the loft is kind of strange. It's strange to a poster of a hunk of junk carrying around a spear. Whoa, Max used a broken bottle to crack Ben over the head? No, it broke because Max cracked Ben over the head with it. Let's really hit him hard, then. I guess I should give it a try for research purposes. Come here. I've got a nice bottle right here for you, Nick. Really bad idea. Really bad. Yo. That's weird it didn't break. Of course it didn't. You hit me with a plastic bottle. I'll do it. Can you believe this cost 3 months to pay? 3 months! Trailer doesn't skip it when it comes to Regina. He really is in love. It's like a glass stone. Its brilliance is amazing. I bet Money would love to get his hands on this again. I'll have to get this back to Trillia sometime. I'm thinking of frozen to see it. £20, huh? That's pretty heavy. Especially since the only thing inside of it is a small bottle of pepper. What you think about it, the more it starts to make your head hurt. Compared to tomorrow, this will all be a happy memory. Tomorrow? Don't get ahead of yourself, Maya. Let's concentrate on today. You want to know something, Nick? I'll put pepper on my hamburgers. It's like to put pepper on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I thought putting it on hamburgers was weird, but on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Do you think I'm weird? Yes. You seem to be in a very good mood today. Of course I'm not. And to find a criminal who discovered the ability to fly. Yeah, I guess that would put you in a bad mood. Once you start channeling spirits, they say you lose the sight of who you actually are. Do you really believe that? Not really, but just in case I plan to write my autobiography. Autobiography? Most says they saw a flying criminal. That means it must have been what's the matter with you? You know the people can't just up and fly. Max, he's a magician. Not the bag of tricks, the magicians are capable of magic. That's what the likelihood of some flying device at the crime scene near zero. If they set up something up so they could trick Mo. Maybe, but I get the feeling that would have been pointless. Or would have been found out. Being for Trolka sounds like an interesting job. But it's fun once you get good at it. Maybe we should give it a try, then. Here I go! Hello everyone. I'm Phoenix Wright. What the lie? Who the liar? I'll expose them for what they are. What's the verdict? I practiced not moving your lips so much. Maybe we should sign up for some expert training. Don't you have another type of training to attend to, young lady? And what the crime we always meet the same detective to scene? Or because he's the only detective on the force? What kind of police force do they have? That'd make Gumshoe really elite, wouldn't it? Something tells me that no matter how you look at it, he's anything but elite. You know, if she wasn't so mean, I think she and I would get along. Yeah, but that's the problem. She is so mean. And if that thing hurts, it really hurts. Kind of cool, though. I wouldn't mind having a whip myself. I'll bet that cracking the whip on you once or twice would be just what the doctor ordered. Why me? What did I do? Gina is so cute. I have to admit that her smile does have sort of hypnotic power. But she's an animal trainer? That's so cool. I'd like to try animal training someday. Nick, lie down, roll over. What's the case to solve? I'll roll over for you as many times as you want. Yay, remember you promised, Nick. Everyone loved the ringmaster, so I'm told. Why would anyone want to kill such a beloved man of the big top? Still don't know what motivated the crime. Good to have some inkling of the motive before at court tomorrow. Mo's a real nice guy, don't you think, Nick? Tells all about workings of the circus. Definitely made me look at things a little late. And he's such a great sense of humor. It tickles your funny bone, doesn't it? Well, I can't argue that. I can't argue that some people find it funny. The only thing that tickles on me is my desire for high quality earplugs. What's the newest member of the Still Samurai universe? You know about the new Still Samurai movie they are making, don't you, Nick? You heard that they're making a movie starring the new cast. It's already out to say, critics say, time to commit Harikiri. You missed this action epic. You don't say. You know, I bet the star will win this year's Heroes of Heroes Grand Prix. Yeah, Alright, I'll go see the movie. Yay, let's hurry wrap this case up when we can see it. Coolio, Charlie, a quite decorative plane. Nick, you've been watering the plants every day, right? Thinking about watering it too. Why, we don't want to drown poor Charlie. But you get bigger. Does she want the office to look like a tropical rainforest or something? The giant buildings outside the window. The Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Lately, they've been holding huge events at the Gatewater. Seems that they really became a top-class hotel. This bellboy will remember us. My desk, since I don't have the time to sit, it's unusually clean. It's covered with dust. Maybe you should use your desk every now and then. Different looking legal books, standing formal of a rope. They mock me. Hey, I'm reading that one. You know, I'm studying the law now, right? Put that bookmark on the page I was reading. Don't you dare move it. What, you're reading these? Bookmark, huh? You mean this thing was only on the second page? Well, you have to start somewhere, right? Just that you have 1,000 pages to go, right? We really should sell these books, Nick. She was from enthusiastically reading the books to selling them. Oh my sweeties. Right up and get me out of this place. What are you doing, Max? Just hanging in there? A little while ago, from a local TV station came by. I'm famed magician. Let's make you a very own TV special. Well, what kind of TV special? Maximilian Galactico, the great prison is scared but be alive. It sounds like it would be an awesome special. If I do a special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would be surely an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. So I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. You don't get me out quick. Oh, no choice but to stay the real prison break. A comment a possibility. You know, choice would be contradicting a obligation. It's show business. Fabulous! Like the sign of this. How could you hit poor Ben over the head with this? I've been thinking about that lately. You call me a good no good talentless hack of a fast food magician. I mean, Trillia said that, not Ben, right? There's no Trillia Ben. There's only one Benjamin Wood. I guess you're right. Maximilian Galactica. Well, when you see me, you get shivers, don't you? Look, heck, the clothes, the white roses on my chest. Those are my symbols. No, I had to cut the number symbols to 3, right? Right, that's the... On the night of the crime, you didn't happen to fly off in the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. Time of the bar, I was singing in the ringmaster's room. Mention? That's something I could do at will. I don't care what the Sushi clown says, that wasn't me. I expect you might teach me the trick behind flying. Oh, you'll have to forgive me, sweetie. Between me and the cheap imitation magician is that I keep my mouth shut. I teach people tricks, but I think about this in the court today. A favor I ask of you. Anything for you, sweetie. You're friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous! Great joke. I want to be friends with a bunch of hacks like them. But everyone on the world stage, I want to hear that's Grand Prix. It's Grand Prix? I should always look to perform on a world stage. The performers at the circus are always completely and utterly devoid of ambition. Something that I simply cannot tolerate. Ambition, huh? Think about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Oh my sweet, my sweeties want the Grand Prix, don't they? As though I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. Sorry to make you tell it again. I've heard me, I'm really sick of telling the story. Good deal, I'm Maximilian Galactica, I'm so sick of telling it again. Fun, here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture of my Grand Prix with me. It is fabulous stage. Stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. Crowd erupted in applause. At the time I thought to myself I could die right and die happy men. I'll never forget how I felt that night, the emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, when there's a performance you get to experience that feeling. But now there's the people in the circus. It's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's how you earn a trophy, Maya. It's so easy you can have this picture of me, my triumph. Make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Right now, get thrown in jail. I'm really fabulous, but in this picture I'm the king of the world. We got a fabulous trophy! Super fabulous bust! It's really cool. I wouldn't mind seeing your trophy someday. You want to see one of my awards? You should go to the cafeteria. Get the cafeteria, you mean the one inside the circus, eh? Of course! The trophy isn't there, but the bust one is. It's in the cafeteria. We were just there yesterday. Nick, did you see a bust anywhere inside the cafeteria? It's odd. It seemed like there was a place for it, too. Number 29, big, very big circus entrance. You hear that? Sounds like two people arguing. Alright, let's do this. Are you ready? Yes, wait. Quit your whining. Just give it this to Saturday. Alright, let's go. Your boat, row your boat. Row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but truly, this just aren't gonna work. Oops. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday. Can't just handle something as simple as this. What are you gonna do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trillia. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're in a secret crash training course? I'm sorry. Your crash training course training, wow. Yes, Julio is give up till I said we're trying this idea for a new routine. So we're trying to sing it around for an individual effect. Around? Really do that? That's incredible. See? See, even they are surprised by the idea. I told you. Not the only ones to surprise. You even surprised me with your idea. You got a grip on the basics. You can just. It's just a matter of practice. You think? I forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Oh, there it is. I've got ring back and time to take one more shot at Regina. Can I take a look at this? Guess we don't need to look at this at all. I know you already testified in court today. You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yes. First we thought it was the old man. And his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Yeah, that's right. He didn't, when we said hello, he didn't even get a reply. Imagine he was draped in those gaudy symbols. I wish you have thought if he was wearing those symbols. What do you think, Ben? I would have thought it was during after. Something just isn't adding up here. I don't know who they really saw. I'm gonna get asked about Regina. It's about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Well, that's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? You haven't got close about things to you, so you... Huh? Waiting like this is part of the being in love. How so? That clue you would know that waiting is such a sweet, wonderful torture. Jeez. Your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya, she's so red she looks like a fine red tomato. This is routine working out. You two just take a chill pill already, our routine's a secret. You take the fertility of the world by storm, it'll be a real revolution. That's incredible. Make one thing clear. We're not gonna take on the world just because the jerk said we should. The jerk? Galactica. Or should aim for the world. But who does he think he is? It's really interesting. We fired up about all this. You have to realize that he isn't the only one that could conquer the world stage. You're right. Mark my words, I truly hope Quest will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, your boat will victory to a glorious victory. Not the right on your parade, but when more mature song be best? You got to start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up. You got to be part of this too. Oh, it's you too. This guy here, but hit by a truck, shouldn't you get some rest? Yeah, taking a rest now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. God told me to come down here and do this for her. I figured as much. I'll tell you something, pal. That old clown sucks all your energy. Jeremy's talking about. Now, looks like you've been doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. I know that, pal. You have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Jessica really set you off bad this time, didn't she? Yes, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're gonna get me the back by a woman with a whip? No way. What are you defending? Why are you defending her? Right, Converse, gotta keep an eye on us. Telling you definitely don't want her to show up. Poop. There she is. Don't show up. He's wound him up pretty tight. Right above us, he should speak. Alright, how's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared in the sky. That's what happened. It means the killer passed right by his window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there? Acrobat got his room up on the third floor, it seems. Since Francover's gonna be starting her investigation up there. Don't get any ideas of going up there to Acrobat's room. Got it, pal? Sure, Francesca von Garma. She's done with her investigation. Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go check up there and check it out. Where's Regina? I don't know. But she's with that tiger. I don't want to find out. Let's try to get out of here. Hey, Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? No, I'm just allergic to wild tigers. Oh, all right. Yeah, welcome to the world the fabulous. Look at that Frontier. Yeah, she's in awful good mood. Alright, what, you know what time it is? Real time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer. This is easy. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of battle destruction? Buzz wrong, try again. What do you think, Carly? I got it. Okay, what's your answer? Is there a cafeteria? Exactly. It's an incredible sad place, that cafe. Ah, I did it. What's going on? It's being too nice. Not this picture. As you show this to you guys too. Huh? See as well? Oh, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around. Ah, yeah. Oh yeah. You just showed me the picture. What do you mean? You showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing, it's enormous. It's in the picture, I think. He makes us worship it every day. He made us bow to his greatness. Got a big bust. Bring more about Max's bust on the sort of thing. Today's been really a crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me I didn't think it was gonna be so tough. Tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd that you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. There's such a tough crowd this morning, I had to smash watermelons. I told them a great story and great jokes, but no one busts out laughing. We used to fade in those shoes, those shirts, that service joke. Exactly, how can they not laugh at this good comedy like that? Sure about your testimony there? I saw what I saw, I swear, a creep just flew through the air. It wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive as Max. I don't see a solid, like he must be telling the truth. Max's butt should be on that small table over there. Nothing over there. Really? Yeah. When was it? It was about 5 days ago. All of a sudden, the bus disappeared. It disappeared. You want to see it? There's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up there. Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. So as long as I'm not the one paying for it. Aww. Maxie busted the record. Is there anything else that's changed about this place? Nope, nothing changed that I can see. What if he's actually thinking about this, or if he's setting up a bad joke? Oh, nope, I'm drawing the blank here. A quiet mo is a good mo in my book. It's really anything. None of the things that have changed, huh? Well, there is one tiny thing that does seem different. Tell us. On the morning of the crime over on the bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center. Piece of paper? It's orange, I don't know what it said, but I could see its title. Yikes! To the murderer. Murderer. That's what it says. The rest of it has been ripped off. I don't know who posted it. When did you find this? The morning before the murder. Before the murder? Yeah, the ringmaster was killed the night after the paper was discovered. Who posted this thing? Nick, I think we better follow up on this important lead. Max and the ringmaster had to talk in this room. Could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why did he do that anyway? Was it really cold or something? We not know this, but they call the tail. Yeah, they call the face of someone already knew that. Scrap white paper sticking out of the pocket. Oh, where? Calm down, Maya. Kids go over to the people's coat. You was... It said something about that. Okay. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about the note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster company entered the room. Company? Guess it wasn't really a company, it was just a ringmaster and my sweet pie. The ringmaster read the note and he turned a bright red. All of a sudden he tore it off the wall and shoved it in his pocket, his tailcoat. Really? Chrissy, when the world was written on that thing? Let's see. I want to steal the fun from the Swedes. Go down and find out on your own. You can find it somewhere. I also want to ask my sweet pie princess. Do you see that? There's a secret scrapper piece of paper in the pocket of the tailcoat. You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is. The other half of the note that Mo gave us. Let's hurry and check this out, Nick. I knew it perfectly fits with the other piece. Let's say, what does it say? Two of them are arrived, conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the lodging house plaza. Tonight at 10 p.m.? So the murder took place. I need to find out who called out the ringmaster. No update in the court record. Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I'm done with the investigation in the acrobats room, finally. But with Miss Montgomery. Beep, 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 beep. Nick, what is that? Is that beeping sound? It's Miss Montgomery. Huh? Tell me that sound is not very far usually. So a page or something? Yep, my pal. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of there quick. See you, pal. I don't know, the gumshoe could run that fast, so much for 5 foot. Never seen a grown man afraid of a girl still in her teens. Let's go outside, it's freezing out here. The wind's biting as a owl. Biting as a lessons for a whip. Fun karma. It really did appear. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Wright? Do you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You're starting my defeating your hands, making the national news. Ha ha, national news. You possess such a small sense of scale. Global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your result plight will be known internationally. You're overestimating the points of a win by a single smidge. What a single smidge. Kind of pissed you got your hands on something big, huh? Haha, amazed you picked up on that much. How could you couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head? I've got my conclusive evidence. A conclusive witness. Need any more hints? Conclusive witness, you mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the Sutherland's firm to be called as a witness as we speak. It's fair to know you're coughing, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yeah, I get it, right? You want to beat and destroy me. I can't worry about her. I've got to try to find out more about the information myself. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? No matter if you prove defendant guilt tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. My dad? You mean the estimated esteemed Manfred von Karma? Of course your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word, you'll get a mouthful whip. Now, when did I ever bring up my pop's name in this, or even any conversation? Huh? Then what's this for friends you're talking about? You wouldn't understand Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again. One more time. Hmm? I'm sure you know who I'm referring to. Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? That's why would you even bring him up? You've forgotten, have you? You know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Karma? Secondly, it was my papa. Mr. Edwards was... Right again. It's like a little brother to me. Technically, wouldn't it be... older brother? But Edwards and Nick are the same age. Edwards. Man inspired me to become an attorney. I fought against him in a few cases. Well, after that, the case was over. He vanished. It's your fault he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it? Mr. Phoenix, right? I played the fifth. What's she mean? I bet the hell she hit me again. She held off on that wild goose chases. Poor Maya. Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case, and then the case after that one. I set foot in the court again. And one day it just vanished. I'll just a simple note on the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. That was 1 year ago. First after you left to go back home. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in the world. He's still alive. Chooses death? Of course he did. Even his reputation as a prosecutor effectively killed the prosecutor in him. I get victory muttered the elbow name von Karma. I'm gonna find him. And then I'm gonna teach him his rightful place. My own two hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. I already told you this once. Don't think we do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Nick. It's von Karma. What? I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecution or not. I've had about enough of you. Him too. What will happen? Huh. Dog is all bark and no bite. It's already been defeated. Guys, I have nothing to inform you too of today. They're over the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. Nick. Let's go. We need to talk to the foreman on the third floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. I'm trying to lodging out third floor, Agro's room. You must be Phoenix, right? Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. We're here at the circus. This calls me Acro. Mr. Acro? How do you know my name? detective told me you'd definitely show up here. Okay, you remember the circus as well? That's right. I mainly performing a tightrope on the flying trapeze. Nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. It's all a huge pile of trash. There's a monkey treasure. Right, look at all the shiny things. Got motorcycles lost. They call the thing a tuba, right? Tuba, right? Of course it's a tuba, silly. You didn't know that? Hey, it's a picture of Regina. Well, she is a shining beauty. Objection here. Hey, the net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore. The net looks fine to me. You really think that they play basketball? I think so. Monkeys live life above the rim, you know. You're joking, right? You think the monkey is preferable game? Of course, that monkey doesn't fake the funk on the nasty dunk. The senile tale may be even a fair advantage. It's got a barbell. It's got it for a body drain. Wait a sec. They're same machines you see on TV all the time. Hey, Nick. What? Oh, if I let the barbell, here's new ball. Don't do Maya. You don't want to end up a muscle woman. It's incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made up. The laundry on top of it fell perfectly. Nick, there's nothing unusual about it. Oh, that's how things are supposed to be. Can't be expecting a man for doing something said man can't do. You see the big top window there from the window here. The snow on the top of the big top, kind of weird, don't you think? Inside the tent is warm, so any snow that lands on top probably melts. Guess you're right, the snow probably just slides right off. What do you think of this? I'm sorry, but my present condition, I don't know much about what goes on the outside of this room. Oh, we're sorry. Worry about it, no need to apologize. Okay, please take a look at this photo for us. No problem, this is how it ended for him, such a shame. It's awful calm, but his eyes have a look of sorrow, profound pain. Legs were like this. They will prevent this from happening, and that's absolutely certainty. Acro. It's a Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Can we even look at it? Something is really weighing on him. Hey, Bunny is a great friend of me. Paul Treasure over there is a collection. It's a collection, right? It's indeed money. You'll bring anything back with them. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies. I seem pretty popular with the animals. What's this? That's what we want to know. Posted in the cafeteria in the morning before the bar. In the cafeteria? What happened? Suddenly you look incredibly serious. It's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina, ask her about it. I've been confined in this room, so I don't have a clue what's going on with the circus. I know about Max. Most colleagues in the circus all seen him. What about you, girl? It's with them as well. Oh, he just so happens to have a diamond shining in his soul. Diamond shining in his soul? There's pride as a performer. Oh, that pride in ourselves before Max, alright? I think he brought something wonderful to the circus during the game. Alright, girl. It's a little different from the other members of the circus. Let's we could shed some light on Ben. He'll always be here. As he's here, we can continue to be a friend to August. It's a good thing for him or not. I'm afraid I can't really say. Regina. She's cool, isn't she? You can believe she calls animal trainer. Other than that, the other thing she tames. Huh? Max the ringmaster, Ben? She's got them on her thumb. What do you mean by that? Maybe I went a bit overboard. Regina's innocent. She's incredibly sheltered as a child. I think it seems that way. So why she could be so cruel. What? Gina's like the animals she claims to tame. She innocent that she could be so cruel. What do I happen between Echo and Regina? Very good question. The ringmaster, he was even a father. He's even more than a father than to me. Took me in, the circus was in a bad shape. It's obviously he had no real way of supporting us. What does he mean by us? Is that why you started with the acrobats? Back then I was only 9 years old. Begged the rents to let me try and finally gave in. Having a kid in the circus was probably the last thing in the world he wanted. I wanted to be helpless so I could help the ringmaster. It's a nice story. That's really bleeding him, 100%. What happened to the circus? The ringmaster's gone. There's Carl there, I suppose. It's alright to let Mo run the show. That's right, you don't know about Mo, I suspect. See right through me. Nick, you can't get to you, you're an attorney. Do what happened to the ringmaster? Such a wonderful man, what a pity. I have no clue what to do with my life now. I'm sorry. Ring to me. Don't worry about me. I still think that I have a lot to do in this world. Why'd you join the circus? Kid, my parents failed misery at business. Wright decided to run away. They decided to run away from all without me. The person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. Took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. Seems like the ringmaster's truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's a shame. Somebody to think all it was too kind. Unless he was too kind to the formers, perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. Wonder if he spoiled Regina. She is so cute. She's truly a princess. Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of grudge against Regina? Sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves of my legs are badly damaged. Can't walk now? I can't even stand now. Since I live on the third floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. Except direct by sessions, right? It is. Dialogues. Doesn't seem like Echo's injuries are acrobatic in nature. But never mind, Miss Ray. Well, it's heckling when we get injured. Was 6 months since I was injured. My legs are cracked 6 months ago. What the hell happened at the circus inn? I stopped by yesterday and noticed you weren't in your room. The hospital all day yesterday. I was there for rehabilitation. What about the murder? I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they let me go to the hospital. I got the call from the prosecutor. I was convinced that it was all a dream. I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? You sound really ominous. What did you see, Acro? At night? I was been sleeping when I heard sound coming from my window. See, the scene of the crime was right below your window. That's why I looked out the window. What did you see? It was flying straight in the air. Me? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. Absolutely positive it was Max you saw flying? I'm starting to doubt my mind. Nick. Grrr. I got a bad feeling about this. The tiger again. Yay, Nick! Today's special must be fillet of Phoenix. Hey, stay, steal! Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake. A mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. I was suspecting more of a monkey than a human. Monkey? Yeah, that little monkey. Monkey the money. Money the monkey. Regina, have you ever seen this before? I know what this is. Really? It was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? The piece of paper was in your pocket? I guess I noticed that it was there around breakfast time. Breakfast time? Yeah, let's take Echo's his breakfast in the morning. He put it in our pocket, didn't he? Let's take Echo's breakfast in the morning. So I also took out the trash in his room. I go to the cafeteria and eat my breakfast. You realized the piece of paper was in your pocket. Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, it belonged to someone else. It belonged to someone else's pocket. And then what? I wonder if the person who lost it was in trouble. So you didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I think I stuck it up there. How do you know? Tina was the one that put it up there. When did this happen? This morning, the morning of tomorrow, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria? Yeah, that's from the cafeteria. I remember seeing it there. So this was the cafeteria Pepper. I'm not a big fan of Pepper. The pay what happened to the ringmaster. Dad. Oh, didn't they? That's been quite a man. He was. I love my daddy so much. Yeah, but she didn't seem all just broken up my father. Yeah. That's why I feel so lonely. I'll be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. Well, yeah, Dad talked with my dad and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. Star? Because my dad's looking down at me from the sky. I love the night so much that I can see everyone who's gone. Someone dies, just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. I bet there's no way Maya believes it. You know what you mean there's no way I believe that? Think that one day I'd be a star too? Of course. Really think so? Yeah, well, I think I've got a feeling everyone is doing great up there in the sky. What if everything was alright with Regina? Just to go back and clear something up, why did you want to teach Money a lesson? 'Cause he's a meanie. I mean, something a lot to you? Something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got a lot of sparkles. It's really beautiful. You see it. You should. The costume gets hit by a spotlight, dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney, huh? So that monkey, you'd get my costume back for you, wouldn't you? It's really pointing to me. Give it up to us. Guess there's no turning down that request. Yeah, you really gonna do it? December 29th, lodging house, first floor, Mo's room. Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick. It's scaring me. Ooh! Nick, it's Bunny! Bunny's holding something. This is the thing that Mel at the Regina, remember? Like, time to take on this monkey. Attorney style. Ooh! Ooh! Yikes! I tried to have a monkey and a monkey talk with him. Early did. Nick, you? I saw too. Old monkey was distracted. Oh, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Let me see it. You can see it from fine from where you are. You know what I mean? I want to try on Regina's costume. And I'll take you at the circus and get some peace and quiet. Huh? What's the matter now? This fit me at all. I guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Which I don't look like something a great girl I know would actually wear. Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me. Don't mention it. I love you, Mr. Attorney. Something. You guys don't help them much in front of this girl. Regina? Costume is right. I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. This costume, this isn't mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? You know the lion she told us about? Oh, the one that someone killed? Oh yeah, and he was killed. That's right, my dad killed him. Why? Oh, Leon did something really bad during practice. During practice? He was sitting down and then he opened his mouth, you know. Uh-huh. Who did that? Put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head in the lion's mouth? I sure did. People kind of love seeing it. Dad always started screaming. Sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing? You know, it bit somebody during the practice. Regina, everything was alright though, right? Right? I don't think so. No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. That's when Leon became a star in the sky. Poor thing. Sandwich at Big Top Cafeteria. So it smells fantastic. You know, it can't be Mo. Wait, I know, but it's burgers. Hello, ha ha ha. The best of this aka the cafeteria. It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great. Truly like some sort of crazy burger monster. Yeah, my burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, pretzel sauce. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. I bet we'll send you to hamburger heaven. I can tell by the smell. Oh, I'm getting hungry meat too. Burgers have some kind of special power. Our ringmaster's gone. What are you gonna do? That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Brother Russell, you heard of the story, haven't you? He was adopted when he was younger. Calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. I was so upset that said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? Yeah, he was. Anyway, I gave it some thought. I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I'm gonna try on the ringmaster's shoes. What, really? Max would still be an issue, though. Max. Still a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue with his importance. Part of the reason the circus is still around, a lot of what he says is right. Mo. All it's left to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know. Tragedy? What is he talking about? What tragedy, Mo? Don't worry about it. Nothing. It's nothing at all. I'm trying to death of the ringmaster. Yeah, yes, that's it. You're right, Carly. Dang, correct. I'm on now. Doesn't mean ding. You're not disrespecting her, but are you lying to us? Hey, no. Why does that make you think that? We said if everyone can get over the tragedy, it seems a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Hey, Mo, I'm right, aren't I? That's 6 months ago. Just a little accident. Give me a break. This old man have access. I wear big pants for a reason. 6 months ago, Well, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What world went on in the circus? Guys, don't look at me like that scary face when he asked me. Look at there, some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead. Fortunately, more of a grilled chicken sandwich myself. So I kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Well, you said something about an accident. This one happened to be the cause of the accident. A little bit about from Medina. You made a mistake there in practice, right? How did you tell them so many times you shouldn't be doing such a dangerous act? Like putting her head inside the Leon's mouth, right? Regina believed in Leon. So strong that the ringmaster went along. Could say no to her. See, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't clam up. Who did Leon bite in the head? Oh, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You promised? He's involved in this too. He's involved in it? Huh, what must we be talking about? Oh, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything about? It must have been Acro, right? How'd you know? It's not that hard to figure out. Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident will solve what happened on the ringmaster net. No way. Need to know the truth about what happened on Russell. Please tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Acro. Just like you said, is that accident? Someone die? It would have been probably better if he had. How could that have been better? He's still alive, but when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. Never recovered from the COVID that season. Coma? All he does is lie in his hospital, his bed at the hospital. That's all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. This relates to Acro. He's his brother. Huh? The person who got bit was his Acro's brother. Brother? Acrobat team of acrobats. Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyway, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime. Oh, man. It's Acro's younger brother. Sean Dingaling. Seriously, why Capcom? Why? Everyone always called him Bat. Fell over Gina trying to win a love with the downfall. Fall over Gina. 6 months ago while we were practicing, so Bat blurts out, "Let me reform Leon." Why did he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Look at the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. You mean Leon? Yeah, Leon, when he bit down, he was smiling. Smart grin. No way, that's impossible. Smirking away, a flying murderer? I feel like it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events. And can Lion smile? I told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if we had. They say the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. That's what really happened? Oh, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. All this truthfulness has put me in a mood for a burger. Here, you two, have some pepper. Yeah, shake. There it goes, again acting like his normal crazy self. Choo! Nice, what a wonderful sneeze! Oh, you think so? Oh, you sneeze with pepper and you slip out on a banana peel. That's the classic clown tip. Golly, I know you gotta understand that. Yeah, I think I made a good clown. Regina, I've never seen a kid sneezer. Does Regina sneeze with pepper too? She does. Bat always teases her with pepper. Bat? From my point of view, it does always look so perfect together. Always look perfect together, huh? Think about it, you really was a good guy. You truly liked Regina and would try anything to get attention. Like a good guy. Back then, Echo was always laughing. Because everything backstage at the circus isn't always rosy. I see. How do you think? Making people laugh all the time? I think I'm gonna... Miss Wright back again, I see. I just said I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else? Back because Echo was hiding why his legs were injured. Exited 6 months ago. It seemed that he knows. We know. Since you already got things, want to talk about it, so fire away. And I ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this when I accident after our practice. I had been their practice prone to all sorts of injuries. It's lying if that were the real case, cause they have no reason. Besides, are you really telling me the practice accident was the cause of the injury? Or I could just tell me the truth. Answer the question first. I put wrong one. I gotta look over. Leon. Seems ago you were attacked by the lion. 3 you injured. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. Said I was attacked by a lion? So I'm saying, I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd run for the exit. Attacked is not the best word to be using. Phrase that the battle lion seemed to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? To fight it, you had to fight it to save someone. But it's a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. Tried to save him, didn't you? I think I got terribly injured. Mo, he must have told you. I just learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose there's a slip of the tongue in his part. That's how I figured it out. Slip of the tongue? Or a cavalry and cut down in their prime. Cut down together, that's where he slipped. So I figured it out. You two ended up in the center of the same accident together, like always. I see. But accident is an accident, it wasn't anyone's fault. Sort of broke Echo's Silac. What incredible deep stage to secret. It's anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Echo, I know you're hiding something from me. Something you don't like so much is the real reason you're being this. Regina. Seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Seems like she's cruel. Well done, Mr. Turner. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her target tried to attack me. Wright tried to attack you? Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. I'm trying to insinuate that I believe she's part only an attack bad, are you? Never taught the command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing something anything like that. Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. We were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I got proof of it. What are you talking about? Don't marry it. Overdid it again. I can handle something over the record. Maybe it'll... If they hit it at her... Where'd you get this? Gina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in our pocket. I guess I noticed it was in there right around breakfast time. I take Echo's breakfast in the morning. The rest of the thing you put it in our pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Legs raided by Leon. 6 months ago, my younger brother bet he had a dare with Regina. Dare? Absurd dare. If I could put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, to go to the movies with me on a date. The scene, didn't he know how dangerous that is? I thought he was being stupid too. That's when Leon was very old to begin with. He draw with the countless experience of doing a very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. That's why the accident happened. I'm gonna take her out to the movies. Poor Bat. Leon jumped down, I jumped towards him. And Leon attacked me, and that's how I end up with a Bat. He's still in a coma. Went to the hospital today to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. See the reason why I keep going. Bat Regina. Just a great friends. I want you to take a look at this. What is this? This scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him. Gross, it's covered in blood. The scarf? It's a present from Regina to my brother the day of the accident. He did, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously. Oh. Oh. Bat's head? Saw Leon's face looked like a grin. Nick. I know most said the same thing. I think all it means. I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. It's from karma? Everything. Hang over that scarf. The scarf is evidence in the trial. That's for me to decide. You should begin the preparations now, Echo. Preparations? I've served a summons to Echo. Court tomorrow as a witness. Echo will take more at the prosecutor's office. Echo, witness? Come on, Echo, let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. What do we do, Nick? How are we gonna handle it tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure out something now. Get you all full of confidence. Must have found something you can use. It's all beginning to come together now. To be continued. I'm gonna take a little break, and we're gonna continue on, and we'll finish this case episode in just a few moments. The courtroom. So yeah, let's get a fresh drink and stuff, and be right back as we get on with day 7 of Phoenix Wright. That's just for all here in town. And back. We turn off the back screen. Really? What do I call it? There we go. Good morning, Max. Oh yeah, good morning, sweeties. You like your usual sparkly self this smiling self this day. This boy I get in front of an audience. So work up. Do it. Tea. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Regina. Oh, fabulous! My sweetie pie, my sweet pie princess. You know what's my performance today? Of course I did. Well, told me they could come and watch this. Most of it? Fortunately, put on day. Let me guess. You'll fly at the end? It's not that good of a show. Right, my sweeties? Huh? That sweet pie princess doesn't, yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on or even know where she is. Well, Max, looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later today. I'm just a member of the audience. Fabulous! Enjoy yourself out there. Good luck, Max. You're the best. She's different, don't you think, Nick? Top of the morning to you. Everyone's getting ready to get stuck in the legal limbo. How can you go? Well, top of the morning, Governor. Top of the morning? That's the ticket. Tagging the day starts with early in the morning. Early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms like high fiber brain function. Ah. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk. Oh, thanks. How are you today, right? Oh, I've got the feeling today I'm going to face off against the rope culprit. In acro? Oh, you think he did it? Be careful. He's putting his life on the line, literally. He's got guts to spare. If that's all I got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. Just means that I won't be able to press him like I can on the witnesses. What are you gonna do then, Nick? I would just have to do without usual psychological warfare. Rely on the evidence. It's just the only way we'll get past Acro to the truth. But it's gonna be tough. Anyways, I want you to make sure Regina sees it all today. It's important. And she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to our father. I want to make sure Regina watches. Yes, that's why I brought it to the court today. What's that supposed to mean? You know, when people die, they don't just become stars. Real fast to clan, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. Got a point there. December 30th, 10 a.m. District Court number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galacta. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Ms. Von Comrie will proceed with your case. We'd like to revise his previous theory of events. What's the meaning of this? Discovered a new witness, or shall I say, new eyewitness? One that saw Maximilian fly off from the scene of the crime. Order. I feel something like this would come up. This provision we are now prepared to point out the defendant flew that night. That's what the prosecution will present if a need to arise. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders. For gumshoe. Well, please call your witnesses in. Time to get to work, or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. Name and occupation. Ken Dingaling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the very big circus. We're united in crime. I was in my room that night. you look at the map, you see that in this room is near the crime scene. My room is on the third floor. The crime scene is below my window. The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. If you tell us what you witnessed. Okay. What I witnessed. It was just after 10 p.m. I was resting in my bed. At the time I heard some noise from outside the window. And a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by the window. Like a galactic. I only saw from behind, but that's who it looked like. Yeah, so when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. The witness testimony matches up with that of the clown. Here's the problem. Even if you want to say he fill up, there's still only one. There's only one set of only one footprint. Now there would be at least if he had landed, if he flew down and flew up, whatever. Again, he still wouldn't explain how he got there because one set of footprints leading to the crime scene. If he flew up and down, there still would be footprints of some kind other than the ringmasters the night of the crime at the scene, and there wasn't. That's the problem. In the snow, that's what I mean, and there isn't. Yeah, that's the problem. If that's the case, there's very little the prosecution needs to add. Let's not explain how the defendant disappeared into the night sky. Get that far. I like to cross-examine a witness. Foolish choice by a foolish fool wishes to feel the full sadness of a sad fool. You must know the proper timing of things, Mr. Ray. I like old friend Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Is there a problem with the witness testimony? Where's Mr. McConnell? May I quote yesterday's proceedings? So it actually happened. Yeah, very well. You may proceed with your cross-examination. You said that you're in bed resting. Assuming you turned the lights off in the room, correct? That's correct. That's correct. There are safety lights around the outside the living house, but sometimes it can make it hard to sleep. I can imagine that being true. Okay, so wouldn't it be a good idea to close some curtains? So I guess that means I'm out to buy some curtains. Sometimes I do myself some useful in those chambers. Ow! So proceed with the testimony. It was on the third floor, right? Yes. And that's what you said you were resting in bed. That is correct. Still able to hear a sound from outside. I was indeed. Pressing echo doesn't seem to get a result. Maybe something very contradictory. There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that's given. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with the evidence. Well, let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction? What was this? Ow. Get D, Mr. Beaks, right? What? Don't I get? You're not going to be able to get through with usual bluffing. It looks to be ready to take off once again, straight towards the guilty verdict. You're bluffing, I will not forgive a mockery made of this. Whoops. Witness, do you mind repeating your testimony? Certainly. Sure it was a human being? It could have been a mannequin or perhaps a large extra figure. Well, aside to the possibility of mannequin, the extra figure is plausible. No idea to mince words with Mr. Phoenix Wright. Despite the truth, the only truth is that we were there that night. You were there that night. I believe it was a human. Yeah, but just straight from the testimony. I can stay with judge with the facts. So that's right. Nothing, Your Honor. If I kill characters, I should tread lightly. Lighting room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. The lights off, you still able to clearly see a human fly by your window. See, the lights lit things enough for me to see. Well, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. There's a person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. See any of the symbols? I saw the silk cat as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Maximilian Galactica. More impressive than the less results I seem to gut. There's something fishy with this little bit of testimony. It's just what testimony that was given. There's a contradiction there. Prove it with evidence. Oh, she's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim? Claim to have seen the exact thing Mo saw that night. Do you understand? Do you stand by that? What do you mean? Silk cat. Oh, what about the silk cat? I saw it on Max's head. It flew by my window. You should have tried to look down out of your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state I'm in. Looking outside the window was a tough enough challenge for me. Shame, because you would have noticed that the silk cat found on the scene. That's the ring, right? That's right, right? Nope, that's Max's hat. Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk cat. Where you going with this, Mr. Ray? Is that Max's two silk cats? No. This is handmade, one of a kind, made only for Maximilian Galactica. It means acro that you've been fibbing on the stand. Boys, it looks like someone has to just open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth now. I have to back it up. How about it, Mr. Ray? What causes this room? Your Honor, this occasion the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion, accuses Acro why in the world you no. We accuse him of the murder for Mr. Russell Berry. That's right, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. Ha ha ha. I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You've learned how to try to grab an audience's heart and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by the theatrics. Throwing out a crowd with the smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. Really? Don't believe me? Just look at the witness. Calm enough for it to be almost scary. He is staying rather calm and collected. The ding-a-ling. Oh, shit, really, we're gonna really. There's the cop kept on. You have any response to the defense's accusations? I don't really say anything, do I? What do you mean? Take a look at me. I can't stand by myself alone and leave the lodging house. That's true. Dan, Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of murder of all things. See, the sliver of common sense makes it clear that the accusations are ludicrous. She's right. Way to pick on a simple, heartless, cruel man. Why, he's a poopy head. Okay, jeez. See that, Mr. Phoenix Ray? If you're trying to drum up support from the President Galley, Peanut Galley, this is how you do it. It's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that it's unable to stand on its own power. But just planning on claiming to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Echoes an accomplice. What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Do you think? Yeah then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice. Not this time, Frank Karma. What? You're not gonna sucker me into this one. What are you blubbering about, Mr. Wright? There was no accomplice. Echo had planned and committed this murder by himself. Order. What are you getting at? Way to keep them on their toes, Nick. Gonna have to prove this how it all fits together. I have to show how Echo murdered Russell Berry. Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that? I can't do it. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Mr. Phoenix, right? This is the kill in this witness account is all lies, right? Mr. Wright, I'd like to clear something up for me. When the crime was going to exactly where it was. It's obviously here to get time. That's Echo's room. Pretty simple, huh? He was able to leave the logic else by himself. In that case, there could be only one correct answer. Echo didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What are you, nuts? What say you, Mr. Dingley? Interesting theory. That's it? Saying what you say is proposed is impossible, yes that is. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor? This is stated, your assumption is impossible. As in a wheelchair, there's no way you could go see a killer. Got a point. Seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Ray. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. True. Most said they saw Max, didn't he? It's still possible he was the fly. I have a question for you, Mr. Phoenix, right? What is it? It's some of your logic. How do you think that I killed him? Can't leave a room. Obviously, couldn't wear Max's costume. How do you do it? It's next course of this legal buffet. Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here, try. I can't mess up here. I've got this sincere thought. I'm sure the actor killed the ringmaster. He did while he was in his room, no doubt about it. Well, that's how Mr. Dingleton committed the crime. Sorry. It's about it. So, what did Dingleton use to commit the crime? What's that? A picture? Indeed it is. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture. The bust? It's quite a large bust, and because it is life-size, also very, very heavy. Heavy? Heavy enough to guarantee certain depth. But if it's dropped from a third-story window. See, this is how Echo was able to kill the ringmaster. The force of gravity and Maximilian's ample bust. Order. So you're saying the bust fell on the ringmaster? A simple crime. If you're stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. Could possibly a wheelchair with something so heavy it's impossible. Well, acro's an acrobat. Should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust. Which is ding-a-ling, how do you respond to the charges? Still pretty buff too. Well, Acro's a loss for words. He should be. He knows that I'm getting it close to the truth. Oh, Echo, you can't run away from things. I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to the case. Demand that we get proper testimony for the witness himself. Testimony, say? On camera. She's just using his testimony as a ruse to stall for time. There's no need for such testimony. The offense is a version of the prosecution's right to respond. Defense objections overruled. I can't see things my way once in a while. Mr. Dingle, Mr. Acro. I'm just gonna call him Mr. Acro and say I'm not gonna use that. I can't take it serious when I freaking have to say it. Dingling. Mr. Acro, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. Any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony. This will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you. That one will sink too any low to win a case. Still have something to bust the size of the bus. I'm strong enough a body from working as an acrobat. Only my legs were injured. Lifting the bust and looking out of my window would have been impossible. Or I could have exerted that kind of force on my little body. It makes it possible for me to have known the location of the ringmaster's head. And so it would have been unrealistic for me to try out the bust on him, don't you think? I have no doubts in regards to the witness testimony. Possible for him to lift the bust to stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could have not known the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to the even more severe injuries. That's what I was thinking. What's your opinion on this, Wright? I'd still like to proceed with my cross-examination. He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really. Correct, Helena. Get to me. I've got to focus. I could have lifted something as a bus. You ever lifted up that bus before? No, I've never actually lifted it up with my own two hands. To get to it, don't you think I could let money outdo me on this? Money? Has lifted a bus before? Continue my testimony, Mr. Arco. So you've been what have you been doing to keep in shape? Honestly, I've been keeping up with training. I don't have any plans to return to trapeze or tightrope. You don't say. But no offense, I'm not worried about losing to you in a race or anything. Never mind, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Real easy, that slowpoke. Nick. Whoa, how did the discussion turn to me all of a sudden? So you could say I'm stronger than the average bear. Why is that? Because if I were able to do that, I'd end up falling out of the window myself. I haven't got much feeling back in my legs yet. So you couldn't have done that bust out the window. How long do you think your recovery will take? You have to remember that my nerves are severely damaged. I'm currently undergoing some extremely intensive rehabilitation, but it's still going to take a while before I'm back to 100%. Mind you, another very important point. If he was carrying the bus, he would have not been able to see out the window, below the window. They say it would have been impossible. Explain, except that if I was carrying the bus, I could see out the window. There was no way that I would know the location of the ringmaster's head. I see you got a point. Hey, Nick. Huh? We turn things around. Maybe we could... If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he dropped the bus. It does make sense. If only I could prove that somehow. I could do the location of the ringmaster's head without looking down. You're right, explain things to if you had to do, if all you had to drop it, then it would have been a problem at all. Do is drop it. You're right. I could have done that. There's no way that it could have landed direct hit on the ringmaster's head. So that kind of makes your theory a bit pointless, doesn't it? Sorry. Trying to lift the bus. That's how he could have aimed for the ringmaster's head. If he used some kind of tool to aim for the ringmaster's head. It's a ticket, Nick. Show them what you got. I have to be careful. I have to find it fits perfectly with the case. I don't remember sort of in it, but maybe we looked over something. Acro, you didn't really need to lean out that window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You knew ahead of time when the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add. You silly hinting at things that's pointless, Mr. Wright. Enough stalling, how about you show us some evidence? But if I did just hinting, yeah, hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright. We should take a look at this. Key point is the one in every box. The same one box that was found hunched over. The same. Question is, who placed the one box here? Who? Bennett Company saw the ringmaster. They didn't see him holding the box. Which means the one box was already placed at the scene of the crime. Makes the theory makes a lot of sense. But the bus came falling down. It's the same moment the ringmaster lifted up the one box. The answer to the question is now crystal clear. You mean to fall upon the part marked out by the one box? There's no way that couldn't have missed it, hitting at the head of the victim. No! Oh, it is unbelievable. Finally, some of the loose ends are starting to... That's all. Gotta keep going. There's only one way to go from here forward. This was I have. Who placed the wooden box at the scene? This was Dingling. Mr. Echo, of course, connected to a rope, then all the way down to the dude was lowered it down. Oh, they whipped some of the Phoenix, right? Ow, 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 ow. The head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box. That's why the box is so specially made. Specially made? Indeed. What's a peculiar feature? Record weight. Weight? According to the court records, the weight's 20 pounds. Just to lift the box would have required. I see. To squat down, lift it up with their body, wouldn't you say? Exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large. It's also has carrying handles on the inside, doesn't it? That's correct. With the box, you have to squat down. Which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place. You fool. Didn't even bother to listen to me anymore? What did you have to say? I must admit I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. You do? You did it? Did you place this one box in the plaza? I may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. What? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? Of course I remember. It was on top of the table in the cafeteria. And what happened to it? Remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I possibly leave the nothing else by myself. That means... You know what I mean, don't you? If I've been able to drop the bus from my room, how the hell would I have gotten the bus from the cafeteria to my room? Well, you're already presenting that interesting option. If I explain that, don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. Ah! That's exactly how the witness could have carried the bus from the cafeteria. Yep, we definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed. I've got my wits about me, and I've proved how things happen. How this things happen once and for all. It's very serious violation. How did the witness get the bus from the cafeteria back to his room? Hey, monkey? Right now it's about money. Of shiny objects of any size. Like we stole the ventriloquist ring. So are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust? Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. A monkey stole on his own and then brought it back home. Home? Bunny lives in Acro's room. Acro's room? But the bust was bronze, so wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny. Maybe you should put the whip down sometime and read the court records. My, those are very nice cards he's holding. Yes, and they are made of platinum, which is very shiny. Acro. Mine is a strong monkey, right? It's easy for him to bring the bus back to your room. And you mentioned already he was strong. He had done it. He carried a bus already. Was able to handle that himself. That'd be on the market for a new roommate. Or say, order Von Commer, Mr. Von Commer. Is this bus in the question at the moment? I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak. There's a rather strange turn of events. A monkey had stolen the bus. What could have happened then? In fact, something else would have been used as the murder weapon. Wait. Didn't you mean this bus was the murder weapon? Probably by accident? It's possible. Maybe Echo was Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyways, it could be more than proven in one crucial fact. Namely that it was entirely possible that Echo was the murderer. Moron! That's right, argument that was so circular. I was a little bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Al, don't seem fun puzzled, especially by this fraud of an attorney. Fraud? God, this is absolutely most important thing, Mr. Phoenix, right? What is that? You should know. That the fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime. Ah! She's going to doubt the clown's testimony. True, how do you respond to that, Mr. Phoenix, right? Nick, don't let her beat you now. I won't. This is my chance to turn this trial around. Record, there were two people to see the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other one was the murderer himself. It's just only this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Who was who was the murderer the clown saw? He saw Max beat. Ow! I asked who the person was. The other person most saw in the scene. There was nothing to do with the question. Actually, it does. Au contraire, mon frere. It does indeed have something to do with the question. Most said that he saw Max's silhouette, but he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. So explain why he didn't see the roses. That's possible. Simple, really. What most actually saw was on that night was the Max's bust. What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at this case? So all he saw was wearing a cloak. There's a reason why he couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be easy for it hanging off the cards in the bust's hand. Idiot, who in the right mind would put a cloak on a bust? This is the man who put it on the bust. Wait, now, who would put the cloak on the bust? Which is the most important in this case, don't you agree? Don't we caught me? Oh, let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? Fool him! You're saying it was the victim himself, Russell Berry? That's what I'm saying. I mean, the victim himself placed the bust on the cloak on the bust? That isn't the right way of putting it. What's the way you right way of putting it? It's alright. Explain yourself, Nick. Do you have a handle on this? I'll find mine. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint. Anyways. Alright, so you want to know what really happened tonight? Let's step back in time. Let's take a back in time. Acker used a rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then he attached that rope to the bust. Dangled the bust out of the bedroom directly above the wooden box. Same time the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room, went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Actually didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. Since he feared he was spotted at the entrance to the lodging house. But by none of the ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trolio. After he arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. But that's when Acker took his chances and released the rope. Now this is when the magic happens. The very instant the bust hit the victim. Just a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try. Much as a scheme, this isn't true. It can't be. It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Commer. The circus isn't over yet. What? Let's explain why there's no other footprints. In fact, the bus on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bus. Impact also caused the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. That witness was, of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. When Mo looked out his window, the cloak already snagged onto the bus. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. She had no idea Mo saw the bus being raised with the cloak dangling out on it. Probably because in the wheelchair he couldn't see out his window. It's just pulling up the bust. That's how the magical murder dissipated in the sky came to be. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Echo, it could only have been you. Echo's been playing mind games with us all of us. He sure has, but he has come to the end of his rope now. So, what now? Guess it's with a rather long-winded tale. Everything evidence that proves your fairy tale is true. Evidence. Currently, two things matter: the power of the evidence and the power of the whip. And the gavel as well. That's right. Prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence? Nick, they say they want evidence. I just explained how this can only be one possible murder method. There's still something unusual about Moe's eyewitness account. Unusual? A contradiction, actually. Okay then. Guess it's jam as usual. I'm talking about yourself. Proceed, Mr. Wright. But someone has to back a claim. You have unraveled the trick to the magic in this case. Palm and smack three symbols. You know the silk cat, the cloak, and the white roses? The symbols were bombed numerous times during the essay's proceedings. Yes, they were. Two contradictions in Moe's testimony. The silk cat was one, the white roses were the other. But the theory I just presented explains all these contradictions. You fool, do you ever shut up? Max's silk cat was found at the scene of the crime. Remember what Moe said yesterday. He testified that the criminals you saw fleeing the scene was wearing the silk cat. There's only explanation for that. The silk cat that Moe was actually the Buster's. Makes sense if you look at it that way, and then you did see the silk cat. Well, sort of. Fine, you've got one. What about the other contradiction? The other contradiction? What the ventriloquist said in court. The witness roses on the back of his chest that night. Cause testimony doesn't match. It said that there was no white roses. So you try to explain that one away. Can you do it, Nick? Of course I can explain all of it. What was that? It was called the incident when Cloak stacked onto the bus. Cloak stacked onto the bus what happened to the white roses. Do you get it? If the cloaks got stacked on the front of the bus, it means that the white roses would end up on the back of the bus. Which would explain why Moe didn't see them. Those were not visible because they were on the back side of the bus. I'll explain it. Order, order. Quite the shocking state of affairs. My theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. Well, let's keep going down this road for a while. Let's see where it goes. Let's just think. Then maybe Von will finally throw in the towel. Uh-oh. Well, so much for that theory. That's right. Do you mind? What is it? It looked like you took the time to research a circus, didn't you? Yes, I did. Is there something that making you think I didn't? Did maybe you understand why I think you're off track? Why is that? Both of. This witness felt an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. What the heck is Maximilian's motive? You're with the relation at the circus is well aware of this. Blame Maximilian's fucking motive, please. There's perhaps another way they killed the ringmaster. what is fucking Max's? We're having to prove that Acro had a fucking motive. The feds never has proven the fucking motive. That Max wanted to kill him. Remember his relationship with the Ringmaster in his life up till now. What do we do? No doubting the Acro's deeply respected the Ringmaster as a relative. That case isn't over yet. Very well. Feel like a good place to take a break. Listen to the rest of Mr. Acro's testimony after Carl and I'll take a 10-minute recess. It's sometimes frustrating. I love the series, but sometimes frustrating is the game will decide, okay, what about motive? Only for our side. Do you ever know? Again, it's annoying. It's annoying bullshit because when you think about it, when you really think about it, the defense is the only one that has to prove motive when trying to disprove the prosecution case. But the prosecution has not had to prove at all in the first two cases. Didn't. And this hasn't had the has. Oh, I think no, the first one, the last one didn't have to. But what was Max? They never mentioned what. Why would Max want to kill the Ringmaster? He just got a raise. He was working fine. There was no issues. No. They never proved they had any issues with the Ringmaster. It was having an argument with the Ringmaster. There was nothing. They've never proven any kind of issues. And that's the problem. It's just they want you now to have him of what? Again, I get the point. But why are we the only ones that have to prove a motive? Why are there not? Why have they have never been able? Why have they never been able to? Why have they have never been able to? Why have they never been forced to prove they needed a motive? They needed or acro or no, what the Acro's motivation. Fuck. Maximilian's motivation. My brain fart there for a second. Where is where is where is where is the motivation from Max? I mean, that's sort of frustrating. It's like is we're supposed to. Eh, rightfully so, but it's sort of contradictory as the fact that there's a left the we're supposed to prove their motivation, but they're never supposed to prove their Max's motivation. Why didn't Max ever want to kill Ringmaster? He never did. He just got a raise. And especially, why would he? He wanted to marry the Ringmaster's daughter. He's telling you, he had no motive to kill him. It doesn't make any sense. 7:30 to 17 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Can't believe it, Echo. Pretty shocking, isn't it? Definitely is. I think he's the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus, am I that heated? Echo tried to pin the murder on you on purpose? He did. Pissed Echo off, but I'm not nobody, but you know, you're not, which is kind of the reason why. Hey, pal. You know me after I went all the trouble to bring you some evidence? I had Detective Gumshoe. I forget I'm going home, but be guilty anyway. Oh, Detective, I'm sorry, look, well, you relax a little. Got some real tasty milk. What a contract, Detective. Oh, if you insist. About that evidence you mentioned, what is it? There you go, pal. Oh, this was yesterday in Anchor's room. Yep, I've included the forensic results. Take a look at this. A little later. Was Ron Carver being bad at you doing this? That's why it's all a secret. Huh? Look, details are a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. Anything happened in this court up till now has gone according to our plan. I know this Ron Carver seemed in control of things there just now. You'll figure it out eventually, pal. If their found plans are set in motion. Found plans? Uh-huh. Alright, I got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing's ever truly decided till the very end. That's it. That's for me too, pal. I'm out of here. What do you mean by that, to the very end part? I'm sure it's all pretty cryptic to me. One more thing. Don't scare me like that. Looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant. For me? It's milk. It looks like it's some kind of dairy. Hurry up and drink it all before it spoils. Dairy's worth milk for me? Looks like they don't like you as much as you think they do. 2:27 p.m. District Court number 2. Without back in session. For Carver, please continue from where you left off. Continue with Acker's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. Let's get proof from the defense. If the kind of motive Echo would have to commit this crime. As done now, Mr. Darling. Mr. Echo. Please proceed with your testimony. Following with Jamal. Wait, Nick, are you okay? Just do me a favor, don't ask the questions you don't want the answers to. Gulp. We were abandoned by our parents. That's when our master of the very big circus Russell Berry took us in. I became an acrobat around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay them, so that was my sole purpose in life. Such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness respected the victim. I don't bet how anyone could think that Echo would kill the man he could all his art esteem. That's right. Why could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Why is there reason for cross-examination, is there? That's a question I'm trying to answer myself. I killed the ringmaster. Last chance to answer that question. In the cross-examination of this witness. What's that? Where's the ringmaster murdered? Don't need to evolve into a bit of testimony when I know the answer already. Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question. Go ahead, Your Honor. I'd like to know. Can you provide an explanation of why Akron wanted the ringmaster dead? Akron was fired. There's no way I could answer. No, I can't. This gotta be good. Well, then please lighten the court for killing the ringmaster. Let me just go over this one more time. This is why Akron killed the ringmaster. This is correct. I think the defense would mind confirming something for me. What second are we supposed to learn from this piece of evidence? What are you supposed to learn? Biggest failure in court. That things. Your Honor, let me tell you a surprise. Yeah. Nick, I didn't have to think about it. I was from the start. Your Honor, Echo killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven. What? Because Echo had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Al, you foolish attempt to foolish. It's like a foolish-hearted foolish. Forget you made an accusation against this witness, did you not? This is the real killer of the Russell Berry ringmaster. You want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right. The end of things? Acro? You didn't plan to kill ringmaster at all, did you? Ringmaster wasn't your target that night. What'd you just say? I'm saying that the target of the witness's murder's plot was not the ringmaster. There was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with. Eek, what? Exactly. Order, bailiff. I don't care who it is. Suspect anyone that's loud in the face twice if you must. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in my courtroom? Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in this court? If Fly the Echo's trying to kill someone else? Regina Berry? Young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct? Echo. Really aiming for her that night, weren't you? You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question. He could have easily answered this question. I have to say you're wrong. That's it. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Mr. Wright, allow me to... the only thing allowed to interrupt is death itself. Huh? That goes for you too, Mr. Wright. Show me the evidence now. Why Echo wouldn't want to kill Regina Berry? Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Echo, you remember this, don't you? That's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat. Is that the victim's tailcoat? Echo wrote the note. It's wrongly titled to the murderer. Purpose to call someone at the plaza at 10 p.m. So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with the note? That note? Yeah, but that's just one little problem. Echo did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster. You mean it wasn't for exactly what I mean. Person in the note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry. Or this little theory of yours. Truth, Your Honor, isn't it a theory? Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. That's why the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. So when her father, when the ringmaster, saw the note. Exactly. That's correct. They end up in the plaza instead of Regina. He was killed because of that mistake. Instead of Regina. That's incredible. What a testimony that Echo gave us earlier today. With a bus and looking out the window would have been impossible. I could have done some kind of force on my little body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. Echo had no idea who it was that arrived on the plaza. So he couldn't look down out of the window to see who it actually was. Echo thought it was Regina down in the plaza. That's when he let the bus fly. Hey, Nick. Is Regina listening to all this from the audience? She is, unfortunately. It's only going to get a hair raiser from here. Regina can handle it. I wrote this note to Regina. Foolish fool with a foolish fool idea is a foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish you've made this sound like a foolish, foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Fingers. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I'm conclusive evidence of what took place. Yes, what about that line? If this note was meant for Regina Barry, would mean that it was declaring that Regina Barry is a murderer. You don't get, do you? What did you say? Rest to know what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza, in place of his lovely daughter. Right there, Mr. Wright. Mr. Cincinnati alluded to the note 6 months ago. Well, this is simple, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright can provide the facts for this so-called note. There's no way to know whether this note is relevant or not. However, we cannot prove so motive for wanting to murder Regina Barry. Huh? Is it simple? Of course it's simple. Like I thought you were going somewhere with this. Girl, I could do get out of this mess. Prove the truth about what happened 6 months ago. This occurred 6 months ago. And I know more than ready to show this court what happened at that time. Moron! Are you sure that it was related to this present case? Indeed does, Your Honor. It's the motive behind it. This case has its start in what happened 6 months ago. Really, Nick? I think so. Oh, that's the case, then hurry up and tell us about it. This is what's mentioned in that note. I'd like to certainly know what it is. If I can't answer that question, the judge is gonna think I'm bluffing. So it was about this. True. I do, What spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This isn't a joke at all. This is nice evidence he asked for. What do you mean? The victim was trying to take the wooden box away with them. He was doing so because this is the pieces of nice evidence that was what was inside. Unbelievable conclusion. Farrell was right. What exactly are you saying? Claim Regina Barry killed someone with a small ball of pepper? Taking the note into accident. Into the count. The only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool, it never ties of foolish ways. If you're so sure, alright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Barry's intended victim? Who is this? It's Echo's brother. Echo's younger brother. What does this prove his younger brother is dead? Technically, that's true. Oh, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. No chance to see how Echo could feel this as brother is dead. She did it to him? You spending your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool. After the prosecution looked into his brother. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. The lion? Tina, I mean, Mr. Tina Barry is an animal trainer by trade. No tamed animal in positions that ever trained to attack another human being. It wouldn't stay under command. Moreover, Mr. Tina could never do something like that. It's just not her. In her. So what happened with his brother? He's not the victim of attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. I see. What do we do? He seems to be going along with your theory. The lion biting Bat was no accident at all. What? It's just an amateur, Mr. Phoenix, right? There's no way that Regina could have set a lion to attack another human being. She may not have intended the lion to attack another human being. She's responsible for making Echo the lion bite the Echo's brother. But I bet that's just a scarf. Echo. Scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. Who's the one that gave this scarf to Bat? With Gina. Gina gave it to him. Gina? Something more than just blood in the scarf, Your Honor. Or by Debbie. Pepper. She gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident. She covered as much pepper as she could. She is not that bright. Hey, what's with the silent treatment? It's alright. You could have done a good job of fingering a criminal. Out of curiosity, what was the crime? Miss Barry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. What's the crime in it? It still seems the judge doesn't get it. The Phoenix, right? You just said the lion seemed to be smiling? Smiling? The lion was smiling? But Bat was bit by the lion? Would the lion's mouth change that looked like he was smiling? Lions smile? I heard them smiling, never. Lion sneeze. What? Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he did was sneeze. Regina accidentally caused Bat's injuries. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf. What? You fool! Got to be kidding. What's the matter, Miss Von Gara? I object for direction's sake. Mr. Phoenix, right? You believe it. I tend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened. Of course I do, it's the truth. All I see is due to the pepper and what's when Bat lost consciousness. Echo nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as you put it. That's why he tried to get revenge against Regina. Foolish idiot! Huh. Does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imaginations, right? I think there's someone that treats this accident with respect it deserves. You tell me what I said was true? Acro. You don't mean you can't be a witness. You're confirming the defense claim. That's right. Unfortunately, it's not good enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion? I see where you're going, but it's all hard to swallow. It's the fact that there's a big problem with your theory. Could that problem be? The problem has always been the evidence. If I dropped Max's bust on the top of the ringmaster, where's the evidence to prove to provide the claim? You mean the conclusive evidence? Biggest problem is a murder weapon, a lack of, therefore, to be more precise. Murder weapon? What the defense claims is used? We found in Echo's room. Covered with the victim's blood, that would be awful conclusive in my eyes. Would be. Bust. Nick, you gotta do something in this last up case. Might be worthwhile to search Echo's room, but why aren't you gonna search his room? You can finally figure things out, didn't you? Ain't the true meaning of Von Karma just told justice. I guess. So what's the least I should expect? You leave no stone unturned. Never leaves anything to chance. Let's just Echo's room yesterday. What did you find? Didn't even say it. If we found what you think we found in the room, Echo would not be as a witness. To the point on it. But to a point on it. Max's bus was not in the room. Up is still account for. It was alright. The bus was it in my room. What was it? Detective Country executed the search by complete surprise. Took Acro decoratively in the prosecutor's office after that. End of story. Just wait a second, something's funny about this, all this. I think I like the final nail to put it into my coffin. But what about the scarf? What about the note? What about that, Mr. Wright? No offense, but only evidence that is relevant here. That which pertains to the death of Ringmaster. You should know that by now. Ugh. Do something. Oh, look at this case, little boy. The bus, where is it now? Where is the bus right now? Your face right, you know where the bus is. It's not even a single clue I'm supposed to what a bus is. Seems this case is coming to a close. Francis' counter argument looks to have fallen short. You haven't proved fucking Max did it! Your face support. Heck. Sorry, Mr. Wright. We can end to the cross-examination as witness. Hold it! Where's Max's bust? First needs time to prepare and present its case. Case. I'm just a bit nervous that it got a bit tense. What? Time to do what? Where are you the most surprised person here? She's here outside. Right, isn't she? I have a case to present. I'm sorry. What? Why are you asking me? It's up to you, Nick. Good luck. Hey, wait. You can't be serious. Acrobats always have their lives on the line, don't they? So Acro's lived up his life up till now. It's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. We're starting to lose. Oh, that's how we proceed. He doesn't have a clue. I don't think he'll be able to find one anytime soon. Walking the tightrope of logic, there's no room for the false step. I think I said there's only one way to do is forward. It's obvious. The bus is somewhere in this very courtroom. It's obviously where. I'm in the point of location of this It's, what? You just stop talking all of a sudden. Oh, I'm just not. The prosecute's best. No, you don't mean it. It's Von Comber. Ow, ow, ow. Nick, get up, Nick. Proceed, Your Honor. Oh, that's right. Opens his eyes. Nick, are you okay? Who is this girl? Time for me losing my memory. Oh, I think the... It's, why did you stop talking all of a sudden? Oh, yeah, good. I was bent. You had to think about what was a good idea to... Girl! Why did you just say it to me? It's about, yeah. It's enough. Oh, he's a long trial. Guilty! Did that on purpose because I wanted to... That's why we saved her. That's what you only say. Acro? Wait, ask this, but do you mind if I take the bike off your wheelchair? Sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Oh, you're a big guy if you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seemed to be, it seems to be easy to be really to say hi to bust under there. Ha 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 ha. Once again, the pressure for humor hits me where it hurts. I'm sorry. It's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. Or you can lightheartedness and change the fact that the bus is under there. And that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. Proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karman happened to search your room yesterday. She had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. So I had to hide it in the place that you could, the only place you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. I'm gonna have to ask you again. Would you please remove your blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Well played. Masterfully played. You fool, how could you? You got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. I said 2 of them. 2 of them? That's Von Karman and Mr. Wright. Phoenix Wright. What? This is one thing I like to know. How do you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There are 2 pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I find the cloak in my room, threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. The bust? Obviously I couldn't throw that away. I executed your search. All I could do was try and hide the bust. You could hide it was under the wheelchair. Carmen, you had things all figured out, didn't you? Probably sucked in by the calculated strategy. Now that we caught in the middle of a cart hiding the murder weapon, so I could escape that. You got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karman. All makes sense now. Good, Von Karman thought that far. It's amazing. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I sure couldn't. Can't believe it, me make a mistake. Why did I go to surprise search of your room? If I hadn't done that, I read the truth. Acro, yes, Your Honor. To call him Master Barry to the big circus, Russell Barry? Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro. What my brother wanted. Regina liked him, that's why he teased her. One day my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. Started teasing so hard she couldn't help herself from laughing. Regina thought it'd be funny to give him back in the same way. But she covered the scarf with the pepper. She didn't know it was gonna get him hurt. I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen, I noticed. She just wanted to make her for the scenes a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? Guilty of never ever being able to understand her? What became a star? Regina believes in that so purely. She would laugh instantly when it's saying it, too instantly. I couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's when you decided to do something about Regina. How dreadful! You saying you're a victim of all this too? No, that's not what I mean. Nothing but a murderer, and that's who I am. So I thought I'd kill myself to pounded giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried. I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't give up. Couldn't up and leave yet. Because of his brother. That's a strange case. It's almost a reflection of Circuits itself. I'm an idiot. Can't believe it. You beat me again. This case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. As I like to declare my verdict. Not guilty. Court is adjourned. September 30th, 4:27 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby No. 5. Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be happy about this. Echo, the ringmaster, Tina, Bat. Not a single one of them. Bad person side, huh? Good question. I don't know the answer to. Yeah, man, congratulations. But only at max, 1 million of them. Thank you. What's with the vibe in this room? I'm just thinking about Acro. I don't know. If you were worried about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy. Huh? Well, I'm like this for a while now. Well, it's all my fault. Sweetie. Sweet pie. Echo, not ever coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up. Regina. Right, tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? Something right at the end. Couldn't believe yet. And Echo, is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? Not gonna do that to you, Regina. Sure, really sure I can't believe that. If Echo doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. But you don't. I want to see some evidence. I know you're not just making that stuff, Echo. Oh, Echo not want to revenge. I want to get caught for a reason. I want to see his brother open his eyes again. Bat? That's right, Regina. Still alive, you know. I never knew. Echo's been caught. Uh-huh. I know. What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Brad as long as it takes. He opens his eyes. Till he can meet Echo again. Sweetie Regina. Sorry, Echo. I'm sorry, Bet. Hopefully this is enough to give her a little bit of peace of mind. Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? Really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So whenever you like to leave us, I'll pay you a fee and rip up a contract. I say, what a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's gonna happen in the circus now? That's the big question. Master's a real amazing person, wasn't he? Hey, why everyone's sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. So I've made up a decision. What is it? I said I will take over as the ringmaster. The circus is the best circus the world has ever seen. The best circus the world has ever seen? Don't laugh. It's quite the goal. Yeah, I can't wait. I guess that changes things. Huh? There's only one thing the best circus the world has ever seen needs. Well, it's best illusions. The circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max, let's work together to make us circus super fabulous! What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. I can say thank you. Regina, you're gonna help them too, aren't you? I don't know, maybe circus would be better without me. What are you talking about, Regina? What do you think? Why do you think that I brought you to the court today? Gotta work together to make very big circus bigger than ever it's been. Well, that's right, sweetie pie. It can't be very big circus without Regina Barry. Max. Nick. Let's get a turn all right here. Can't wait to go to the circus and go see the big circus the world has ever seen. I'll save the most fabulous seats. We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm gonna order special whoopee cushion seats. That might be a bad idea. Well, I see what made the case. Yeah, yesterday's surprise raid that really paid off just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you? It was just a theory. If Echo really was the killer, I thought this was the way it could end. Especially for you as the defense attorney. You mean right, Mr. Wright? Of course, well, detective, my plane's about to leave. As far as the Echo case, no need to worry. I'll personally stop by the chief prosecutor's office as soon as I get back. Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth. He's back! Yeah. Episode 3, Turnabout Big Top. The end. Episode is an added. Farewell, my turnabout. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, will this be his big grand prix champion? Will be the heroes of heroes. Let's hear it run up the jamming ninja. Hey, Captain Sampan. Away from the good college Starry School, reading out of a global hero. Ane Pane. I hope the lucky lady is with us here tonight. Now, we're at the 3rd annual Heroes of Heroes Grand Prix. It's me. He just cut the moon in half. Nana. Nani. Oh, the true hero of the night has appeared in the mist. It looks like she's the winner. The Nickel Samurai. Alright, German Ninja, looks like the towel is you getting this here. is where we're gonna leave it for today. Well, a bit longer than I thought we were gonna, but we got to the case, so that is the important part. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. We're gonna back tomorrow with start the final episode case of the game. I'll be starting tomorrow. And Wednesday, only Wednesdays, I'll be show 20. Thursday, my market, Idolic Racer under ATQ in the morning. Then look down at Fees Right Just for All on Thursday night. Friday and Saturday, wrapping up the game. On Sunday, will be, I guess I'll go out, excuse me, Market Idolics. And then right back here next. And the next Monday will be, we'll start, yeah, because I'm going week 2. So yeah, I was already downloaded, so it's all good. I'll just probably go download update, but yeah. It's if comes get done the download, see the follow button. We got lots of games coming, like I said, we've the last case, this week, of, Justice for All, and then, next week is go on week 2. Next month will be the annual Halloween-a-thon. Supposed to get stuff playing first year. So follow me on social media, see when I go live pictures in turn. All kinds of games from Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Big YouTube, subscribe to play, follow the playthroughs, past present future, including all the playthroughs of the Phoenix Wright series, Yakuza series, previous Halloween-a-thons, and lots more. Good box, phase race, phase convention, phase, all kinds of good stuff. Got Discord, we doing more stuff on. And if I hope to cast out in some ways to full save you money. Let's see what else. I think Mystic is on else. That's Futaba. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. I don't know. Nope. Aliens. Yeah, Mystic's on. Let's sum up. So till next time, a good one, everyone. Peace.